up to the bumper, sit down on it. Wine for me, baby, sit down for me. Better man, and up on it. See, I pull up to the party. Bottle up a Bacardi. See this girl from my radar. So me have to move sharply. Call her to the side. Me, I know the waste time.
Hi guys, it's your girl Ivanilla and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited guys. This is my first video and I can't really wait to get into it. If you can tell, like, this video and this channel has been a long time coming. Oh my god, I have always wanted a channel. I have always said I was going to have one, but I think I was letting fear get a hold of me. And as you can tell, I'm just excited to be here now. I'm just excited to do this video. I'm just excited to talk to you guys, and I really cannot wait to get into this video because we have a lot of tea. The tea is piping hot. Not that much, but not too much now, but yeah, the tea is piping hot. We're going to be going into very serious topics, and I just hope like you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. I can't believe I'm actually saying those words. I am just excited to be here, and it has always been a dream of mine to actually sit down here and talk to you guys on YouTube. I am the biggest fan of YouTube, and yeah, I just feel like 2024 I am consciously making my dreams come true, and I'm really happy to sit down here and talk to you guys. So please comment, like, share, subscribe, and yeah, let's get into the video. So as you guys can already tell from the title of this video, we're going to be talking about weight loss. So guys, I feel like this topic is very touching, and is a very vulnerable place for me to personally be in, because this is something I have always struggled with. I have always had fluctuations with my weight. I have never been a particular weight and actually stayed that weight for more than a year. I always lose and gain, and right now, to be very honest, this is the biggest that I have been in a while, because I took like a 3-year break. I last lost, the smallest I've ever been was when COVID hit. That was 2020, and that was the smallest I've been. And since then, after I lost the weight, I gained it back, and I haven't done anything about it. Not like I have sat down and just consciously watched my weight get bigger. I have tried, but I always failed. And I just took this challenge upon myself this year, that I actually want to grow a community where we are going through it together. I personally don't want to go through it alone, because going through it alone makes me give up so many times. And I feel like I just know there are a lot of people that are going through what I'm going through, always having to be the bigger person. And this year, well, I'm done being the bigger people. Like, I'm so done. I saw a video on TikTok, and this lady goes, I lost weight because I got tired of being the bigger person. Like, haba, every time I'm the bigger person, like. And I resonated with it so much, because I am sick and tired of being the bigger person. I am so tired of being the bigger person, and this year I just told myself that I'm going to stop being the bigger person, yeah, and I'm going to be the smaller person. You get what I mean? We're going to be a baby girl for life, or baby boy for life, anyone you want to be, guys. But we have to put our health first, beauty first, lifestyle first, you know, and you know, actually take care of ourselves, because I think it's really important to take care of you, especially now. I don't know or care if you're young, if you're old. Health is wealth, and I know this, but I've never actually deeped that. And this year I have to challenge myself, because the year just started, but I have to challenge myself to do better. I have lost weight before, and I saw the difference in how people treated me when I lost weight and when I was still overweight or big. And there's a clear difference in the demographic. Don't let anybody deceive you guys that body positivity, I mean, I'm all for body positivity. As you can see, I am still on the bigger side, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't actively try and better your life or better your weight or better your health, which is the most important thing of all. Don't let anyone deceive you guys. Like, that should be our motto for 2024. You have to actually take care of your health. Your health is your currency. Your health is the key to long life and longevity. Honestly, I am talking to myself as I'm talking to you guys as well, because it's something that I have to mentally assimilate as well and get into that point. So I'm going to give you guys a backstory essentially on how I got here back again. Growing up, I've always been overweight. Anyone that knows me knows, like, this is no big history or big mystery. I have always been overweight. I have always been on the bigger side. I went to high school and I put off the weight, but I gained it back because I was in a boarding school in Nigeria. Anybody that knows what happens in a boarding school, if you know, you know, basically. And I gained it back after I left boarding school, and that was the biggest I had been then. I weighed like 100 kg after I graduated from high school, and during that period I started the keto diet. And when I did keto, it really worked for me because I was able to lose like 20 kg. So I started weighing like 80 kg when I did keto diet. And I found out that it wasn't such a sustainable diet for me. It wasn't something I could keep up with, and it wasn't something that I saw myself doing long term. And I really had to think to myself, like, is this something I really wanted to do? Despite losing weight, despite losing like up to 20 kg, imagine from 100 kg to 80 something kg, I had to think to myself, like, if I'm going to do this, I know I have to stick to it, and I don't see myself not eating rice for this foreseeable future. And yeah, I was just like, you know what, in as much as I'm grateful for the diet for getting me to where I wanted to be, as you put it, not really where I wanted to be, but to a certain place I wanted to be, I knew I had to find something else that was going to sustain me, was going to keep me going, if you get what I mean. And yeah, I came to Georgia, where I'm currently schooling at. That's my university. I came here, and obviously it was a new country, new food, new vibes, and I started to eat again, and I gained like up to 8 to 10 kg. So I was like 88 to 90 kg. My weight was kind of fluctuating at that period, and then COVID hit. And I know for the first half of COVID, like the first 2 months that COVID hit, I was eating excessively. When I tell you guys that I was eating excessively, I was eating excessively. I think like the whole lockdown thing not only got to me, I'm sure it got to the whole world at large, but I started eating so much till one morning I decided to wake up. It was a Sunday, and I remember this very vividly. I decided to wake up and just start working out and consciously exercising. And I remember I called my mom, and I was just like, because they do this thing in the country, like in Georgia here, they go from door to door and they basically give cake. This period was like March period of 2020, so it was Easter, and they basically give cake to everyone that stays in the building. And I remember calling my mom, I was just like, oh my god, I want to eat this cake so bad. And she was like, just hold yourself, just hold yourself. And that was the beginning of me actually fasting. So I started intermittent fasting, which was really beneficial to me, guys. I kid you not. Intermittent fasting was one of the best choices I made, because it made me drop. I literally dropped all that weight. I felt confident, I felt sexy, I felt like I was in my zone. I started taking pictures more, I started going out more, I started wanting to meet more people, because I already felt like that inside. And that's when, guys, I really knew that, like, you know, it all starts from within, it all starts from inside you, it all starts from how you feel inside, and that's what reflects to the outside world. So after I lost that weight, I felt good. I maintained it for like a year, and then I started binge eating. And when you do your research on intermittent fasting, you actually see that fasting makes you binge when you come out of it. So I fell into that category, and I actually started binging a lot of food because I had come out of the fast, and I cut off sugar, and I cut off fried foods, and I cut off drinks. I was basically only eating things that were healthy. I didn't cut off rice, I didn't cut off beans, I didn't cut off like basic carbs, but I did cut off like fast food, like completely. And I kid you not, when I had a taste of that devil back in my mouth, yeah, that's where my weight started going up again after it had come down. With intermittent fasting, I had lost up to 70 kg, so from 90 to 70 kg. So imagine, I lost 20 kg, and I was able to keep that weight off for a year. But I started binging again. No one is perfect, because life will happen, things will happen. But that period, I was kind of really disappointed in myself, and I was disappointed that I couldn't keep the weight off for a long time. And right now I have forgiven myself, because it has been 2021, 2022, 2023 and 2024. So I would say 2023. So it has been 3 years, going on 4 years since I lost weight. And I have really taken a huge break, and right now I am the biggest that I have been in a long time. Am I proud of it? No, but I know that hiding won't solve anything. It won't solve the issue, it won't solve the problem. So basically, I started this channel to kind of document my journey as well, and kind of share it to you guys, and actually kind of go through it with you guys too. Anyone that I know that is struggling like me, or has been struggling since the beginning of time to keep off weight, this video should be for you. This video should maybe make you motivated to actually start this year. I feel like 2024 is a new beginning, and I know everyone is so cliche to say new year, new me, but genuinely I felt it in my spirit that I need to start to do better for myself, just because like health is wealth. You're not getting any younger anymore. Like, even if you're 16, 17, you go up from there. And I wish I could talk back to myself when I started intermittent fasting. I would have done it less strictly. Like, I would have made it more maintainable, because speaking to my gynecologist, which you guys, if you don't go for regular checkups, I will urge you, as a young adult from 18 and above, I will urge you to actually start going to meet your gynecologist. Even 16, to be fair, like, you can actually start meeting your gynecologist and asking them questions. So I did go for a gyno appointment, and I went there because I found out that I wasn't getting my periods regularly anymore. And I'm talking about my period actually ceasing from October 2023. I didn't get my period anymore, and it became really concerning to me. And the funniest thing is that I knew it was because of my weight. I knew it was because like I had gained a lot of weight. And I went there, and we did multiple scans, multiple blood tests, and nothing else was wrong with me except from the fact that I had PCOS. And if you don't know what PCOS is, it means polycystic ovarian syndrome, and it means multiple cysts in the ovaries. Thereby, you can't get your menstruation, in basic layman terms. So it did stop my menstruation from coming, and no menstruation, no ovulation, no menstruation. No menstruation means no pregnancy. And right, in as much as I'm not trying to actively get pregnant now, down the line I do want to have kids, and with PCOS comes infertility issues. So you see why health is very, very, very important. I started this journey because truly PCOS was what pushed me and gave me that wake-up call that you have to actually start taking care of yourself and taking care of your health. It is very, very, very important, guys, to actually look after yourself, especially as a young adult. Before, I never even thought about health complications. I did know about like things like hypertension, diabetes, but never did it occur to me that things like hormonal imbalance, fertility issues can actually happen to anyone at any time, at any age. So finding out that I had that, it was really a wake-up call for me. It was really time for me to actually tell myself, like, what are you waiting for? What is it that you want to do that you can't already do? What are the resources that you feel like you don't have, that you can't already, source out for and actually start? I did start the gym last year, but I fell off again. And the thing is, I want to encourage anyone that if you feel like you've fallen over and over and over again, don't give up. Keep on going. Keep on falling and standing up. It is very, very important to never give up, guys, because as I'm saying this to you guys, I'm saying it to myself as well. Do not give up on yourself, because if you give up on yourself, who else will be there for you? You're the only one that is there for yourself. Your health is your currency. Let me tell you now, having PCOS is not the best feeling in the world. Like, not getting my period after I have never missed a period a day in my life was just a huge transitional switch for me. And I am still actually getting over it, because I actually got diagnosed by October. But with God, everything is possible. And I really aim this year, my aim is to actually reverse my PCOS and actually make my periods regular. And the only way to do that is to actually lose weight and to actually change my lifestyle. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about my brief background history with you guys, what prompted me to actually want to lose weight, because you have to have a big why. You cannot just stand up and be like, oh, actually you can, but the big why is what will keep you going, will keep you pushing for the long term. So I just wanted to encourage you guys, like, if you want to start this journey with me, I will be starting a January challenge for the whole of this January. January has 31 days, if I'm correct. And today is day 3. I actually started today, and I'm filming this on the January 3rd, but I started today, and my goal is to actually lose 1 kg every week. Imagine losing 4 kg in a month, because there are 4 weeks. So imagine losing 1 kg every week, just short-term goals, because I've found out when I set long-term goals, sometimes I get really lazy and I procrastinate, and I'll be like, you know what, let's say my goal weight is 69 kg looks so far and I'm really lazy, let me just go and get a little smacko and eat. And funny enough, unfortunately for me, I have so many downstairs stores, little supermarkets that are downstairs in my building, so I can literally just walk and get there and enter and get chocolates and get sweets and sit down on my bed and watch Netflix and not work for the day. Man, it's really a mental battle, and I do not blame anyone for being a certain weight, because I am there too, and I've always been there, if I'm being honest. So I want to really talk to us right now, because you can always change your story. You are the one that writes your story. I feel like when I started deeping that I am the writer of my story, I control what happens in my life. I think after much deep reflection, I decided to make my reality what I have in my head. Like, I know I can become the woman that I aspire to be. I know I can become someone that is at her goal weight and she feels confident to go out and look good and feel sexy in her own skin. And yeah, all these things are achievable if you just set your mind to it. I don't feel there's anybody in this earth that cannot do anything they set their mind to. I feel like God has given us that power to do anything that we actually want to do. It is left to you. He gave us that power to actually decide, and I feel like it is left to you to actually be on that journey and actually change your story. And I want to change my story, and I want you guys, anyone that's watching this, to actually want to change your story as well, be it whether it's weight gain you want or even weight loss. Let this video set as a reminder to you And to me personally, that we can actually do it. We can actually do it. Like, what is stopping you? Is it laziness? You can overcome laziness. Is it procrastination? You can actually overcome procrastination. I feel like if you haven't already set your goals for this year, you should start setting short-term goals, because I see that with long-term goals, I always fall off. And I don't know if anyone is like me, but when I see that the pressure is too much, I do be falling off. I really be falling off, and it's not a good habit to have. It's not something I am proud of, but I am proud that I can take accountability and actually work on being a better person for myself, not for anybody else. So yeah, just going through all these changes have really taught me a lot. I did consult with my doctor, and we talked about treatment plans for my PCOS. I'm currently on medication for it now, but she did advise me to start living a healthy lifestyle. And right now, I am still going to be doing intermittent fasting, in as much as she gave me the option of actually eating a 3-square meal as well, which isn't bad. Well, it's something I can do as well, but I feel like my goal is weight loss, and I know I have the tendency to not have portion control, so I feel more comfortable actually personally doing intermittent fasting. So I will be fasting for 16 to 8. If you want to do maybe eat in the morning, afternoon, evening as well, you guys, you should do it as well, especially if you're going through something like me, if you're going through PCOS. And my doctor did advise me to. I will also advise you guys to meet your own health personnel, because she gave me this advice catered to my body type. She advised me to take 30 to 40 minutes of brisk walking, or a 45-minute exercise. Guys, YouTube is absolutely free. I can't count how many workout videos there are on YouTube. So I will advise 45 minutes workout, 30 minutes workout if you don't feel like working outside. Personally, this season I can't really walk outside because it's really cold where I'm at. So I will be doing those exercises in the morning and trying my best to actually stick to them. Just little things that will keep me going throughout the day, and then I will be fasting from 16 to 8. So that way I can eat for actually 8 hours and fast for 16, because the first diet I ever did, I was eating for 4 hours and fasting for 20, and that was extreme. So now I'm just taking it easy on my body, because stress is also a trigger for PCOS, and I don't want to trigger my PCOS. I actually want to be getting my period regularly. So yeah, I was going to tell you guys as well, if you want a community where we can keep ourselves accountable, I'll actually start this January challenge. Just let me know in the comment section if you want it to be on Instagram or on WhatsApp, and yeah, I'll make sure to create a link for both, and then we can take a vote on if we want it on Instagram or WhatsApp, whichever one is convenient for you guys. I feel like I am ready to go on this journey, and I am excited to be on the journey with a lot of people that are like-minded and actually want to do something about their weight and actually want to be healthy in general, because it's not only about how we look outside, it's about how you feel inside as well, and about your health as well in the long term. I see so many videos of people that are older and they look young and popping, but personally my goal in life is to be like 90, 80, 70 and still look my best. Like, I want people to go, oh my god, are you really 90 or 70 or 80? You know, I feel like that is the long-term goal, and that should be the long-term goal. If you guys also want me to discuss about keto, the do's and don'ts, if you want to partake in keto, I can do a video on that and what to eat and what not to eat in keto. If you want me to talk about intermittent fasting, the times for fasting, like the 2020, the 24, the 16, 8, the 14, I think 14, 12, something like that. I'm not sure. I will research, and yeah, won't be obviously able to cover everything in this video, but yeah, do well to join me on this journey as well. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. and I will do well to see you in the next video. And don't forget to comment, guys. Comment so that I know what you guys want to see, what you would love to see from me, if you guys want to actually do the January challenge with me as well. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Hopefully this video gets a good reception from y'all and I'm able to reach as much as people as possible so that we can actually start this journey together. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for staying this long to watch my video. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye. Bye.
And it's all because I'm working on my energy. Cleaning up, I'm taking care of myself and me.